excited to be here today. Yeah, of course. Love to sit with you.
Well, Tony, thank you so much for being here today. For those of you who don't know, this is Tony Ramsey. He is an idol. He is CEO of PLUSnxt.
Right.
He has a couple of other names he likes to call himself. I won't share them now. But Tony, thank you so much for being here.
Yeah.
And before I let you speak, I need to take a moment and thank you. The partnership with PLUSnxt and Relativity has been thriving, and I couldn't be more excited at your recent attainment of being a gold partner.
Yeah, very cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, well, thank you guys very much, and I appreciate that warm welcome, and I am excited to be here today. I think it'll be fun to chat with you and kind of share what we're doing and hear more about you guys, but I think for everybody else, it's going to be great to see how we collectively have gotten to this place as a gold partner, co-selling together, all the various things that have been happening, so I'm excited about it. From the very beginning, to be honest with you, we wanted to identify with a business model that would allow us to penetrate the market, really facilitate the needs of our clients, and RelOne really hit all of those buttons for us, so we're very excited about getting here and for the future ahead of us as well.
Tony, so everyone knows, can you share with the audience how long you've been partnered with Relativity? And
well,
RelOne?
yeah, sure. Yeah, actually, you're testing my memory here, but it's not been that long. But the truth of the matter is that myself and the other teammates at Plus have been in or around the industry for 20 plus years for the most part. Hate to say that, but it's true. Well, I don't hate to say it, actually.
You started when you were 10.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I was going to say that myself, but thank you for saving me there. And as we kind of decided to pull this company together, it was important that, as I said earlier, to identify the right platform, the right foundation, if you will, for our business model. And having been in the industry for so long, we were able to identify and recognize the need of our clients. And in recognizing those needs, we knew that we had to layer in, and we do, the technology first, and RelOne being a cloud-based technology, giving us the scalability, the security aspect of it was very important to us. So we actually, to answer your question in a roundabout way, we actually became a partner about 3.5 years ago. As you said earlier, extremely excited about getting to this gold status. It's where our heads were at, where we wanted to get to, and we're also thankful that our clients allowed us to bring them along the way too. So it's good.
Well, we are thankful for that as well. So the market is interesting. It's definitely pivoting, it's changing. Let's talk a little bit about how Plus is integrating into the current market.
Yeah.
What are you doing? What are you doing differently? How are you helping our mutual customers?
It goes back to what I said a few minutes ago. We needed a good, solid foundation, and we, our tagline originally was top technology, top people, top technology. But to get that a little deeper in a company like Relativity, who's been around, who's constantly developing their technology and taking it to another level, again, coincided with our ability to kind of identify great people to bring on the service side. And as we were, again, looking at the market and understanding where it was going, a lot of consolidation, a lot of different platforms that people were using. We wanted to go a tried and true process, or a path, I should say. With RelOne, we started seeing that our clients were definitely sort of disjointed in the fact that they had multiple platforms, data was getting all over the place, and what we do differently with the help of RelOne is integrate the technology first. So we'll introduce them to RelOne, we'll give them a deeper understanding on how it's not the features and functions that make the difference, although they're very valuable. It's really identifying the business model in order to put in the right workflow and the right processes in order for these clients to now control and manage their data in a better way. What it does for them too is that the individuals in these firms, and they're large firms, medium-sized firms, boutique firms, and corporations, there are some very high-level quality people there that need to be efficient. And through the RelOne application and our services layered on top of it, that's our whole business model, we build out a process procedure platform, if you will, that allows them to be effective and more efficient in everything that they do.
So let me lean in a little bit on that disjointed vendor management that the customers are facing. One, I want to say that while absolutely RelativityOne is an amazing platform, the success our customers have are predicated on partners like yourself and the services you're doing.
Appreciate that.
So while we've enabled on our platform the ability to collect data from all sorts of sources, that's indicative that your customers are also potentially using other software. I'd like to think it was all ours, but that's a reality. However, compliments to you, and I've heard it from your customers on how you're helping to simplify that, on how it's now your customers can rely on Plus versus worrying about 20, 30, however many different vendors that they're using and software that they're using to help with their overall discovery.
Yeah, that's true, and I appreciate that very much. And quite frankly, again, the application of RelOne being cloud-based allows us to effectuate the services that do bring or enhance, the client's experience. So I appreciate that, and I do believe that Relativity, especially in the last few years, has been talking so much about partnerships, and we definitely feel that partnership, because when we bring some thoughts and ideas to you guys are also sort of breaking it down for us to help us understand where you guys are going. Specifically to our clients, each one of them is nuanced, and in that discovery period, no pun intended there, but on that discovery period of learning about the client and who they are, we do build a program around them, and because of the platform of RelOne, we're able to do that. So the biggest issue that we see is it always starts with collection, being able to grab that data. So when you talk about being disjointed, in the past, everybody was utilizing various vendors to go collect the data, bring it, put it into their platform, and there was many steps to it. And the collect feature on RelOne has really separated us, because as we layer in RelOne into the client's ecosystem, if you will, we are able to, depending on their desire for us to do it or them to do it themselves, they can utilize collect and pull all that data back into one place. And that immediately, Office 365 obviously is a conduit to so much data, so we're able to collect from there, be able to put it into the place they want it, and then from there manage the workflow model according to their needs.
We're excited about the partnership. We're excited about Gold. Tony, I feel like at a point sometime soon you're going to ask me when we're going to have a platinum level.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
So we won't talk about that here, but I know it's coming.
Yes.
That said, where we are with our partnership, what are you most excited about as we look ahead?
Well, I think it's these type of conversations, the willingness for Relativity to embrace what we're seeing. We feel like we are a conduit to the client and understanding and seeing what there's going on out there. But I'm mostly excited about the relationship, your willingness to listen, your continued commitment to developing a great software, and then all these new things that are coming are very exciting. Celebrate, Air for Review. We could go on and on about the things that are coming out. Well, you could go on and on about them, and I'll have you opine, if you will. But yeah, those are the things that, as we develop these partnerships, relationships with our clients, part of our name Plus is next. And in that, we want to layer in what is next for our clients. And I think we're selling trust for the most part, and utilizing this relationship, our business model. I think we're able to get deeper with those clients and build a longer lasting relationship and a more efficient outcome for them in everything that they do. So that's the excitement. As I said earlier in the conversation, myself and the teammates have been in the industry or around it for quite a while. Probably one of the most exciting times for us collectively as a company. Again, not too many accolades, but thank you guys at Relativity for that. We really appreciate it. But I do have a question. What do you think about some of the new things that are coming out from Relativity?
It's such an exciting time. Obviously, you're hearing all the hype from Relativity around AI and our Air portfolio that's being released. Very exciting. It does change the landscape for how our customers are doing discovery. It simplifies things, it makes us all more efficient, and it also kind of calls us to the table to think about how can we help our partners in this change, because it truly is kind of a pivot to how we've been doing business. So I'm excited about that. Yeah. You mentioned Celebrate, so I also want to take a moment when we talk about collecting data. There's so many different types. That's something you help with, but very excited at the ability to have a simple way to collect mobile data without collecting phones. So very excited about that. If I can take a moment, Tony, and thank you.
Yeah.
You talked about kind of how long you've been in the industry. I started here at Relativity last May of 2023, that is. And you were one of
newbie.
You were one of, well, it's over a year now.
Yeah.
But you were one of the first partners I sat down with, and boy, you were not shy to share how things are going. That said,
I'm going to apologize on camera for that.
That said, no, but you don't have to apologize. That said, it really helped us pivot over the last 18 months on what we're doing, how we are internally and externally focused on everyone understanding our partner centricity focus. It truly is better for our mutual clients to work with a partner like yourself.
No, I really appreciate that, and it was the response that, again, we got back from you guys, because we had been in it, we've been sharing this kind of information with others, but you guys were willing to sit down, listen, and have performed in an amazing way. So
and
love the partnership.
It's not just me, it's the whole executive team. It's coming from the top down.
It's only
on
you,
that
Laurie.
phase.
I just,
I
I
have to acknowledge other people every now and then.
Yeah, we'll keep that for later, yeah, for sure.
All right, well, are we going to do this again soon, I hope?
Yeah, I'm thinking we should meet again in about an hour and have another conversation about something really important this time. Who knows what this is to everybody, but I hope it's good.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Laurie, very much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.